Everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. And Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. 2 offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Williams. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard position. And for the Hornets, the guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Miles Bridges is out there with Oubre, and it's Plumlee in at the center position. That one falls.
You got to bring more than that to stop Steven Adams, using that strength to fight through contact.
And the intensity Steven Adams brings onto the court with him is obvious. He doesn't let the game come to him. He wants to dictate tempo.
And Greg, that's a quality that served him well. He had a lot to prove when he came into this league. He had to be assertive early on. That attitude has never left him. He still is an intimidator.
Bridges dishes the ball. Clock at 6. The second chance effort. Grizzlies with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Now here's Williams after Terry Rozier's miss. Morant with it, now guarded by Plumlee. Here's Jackson. Lays it up off the glass.
Love the shot selection Jaren Jackson has, especially from the interior. It's why he's so efficient.
Here's Rozier. Knocks down the 10-footer.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Morant outside. Passes it to Adams. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Bridges a screen on Morant. And that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
We've got Montrezl Harrell, Kelly Oubre out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Terry Rozier, and it's Martin in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Grizzlies foul. Kyle Anderson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Charlotte, Terry Rozier.
That's good from Rozier. And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better, specifically, Greg, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now you have got to honor that outside shot. And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Tillman. Clark comes in for John Conchar. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. 4 on the clock. Here's Martin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaren Jackson. First trip to the line for him here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Take a break. Take a break.
At the line for 2.
No good on that
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
one. Maybe. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. The Grizzlies also making a change. Baines checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Good on the second free throw.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Jackson up top. To the right side. To the middle. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. And he stays with it. Tries again. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
Boy, this is what a diverse skill set buys you. Jackson with so many options after corralling the miss.
To the left side wing. And here is McDaniels. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so we wrap up the first half.
With the score,
Memphis out in front, up by 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much with James Borrego. Coach, too many easy buckets for them. Defensively, where do you dig in?
You got to stop penetration. That's the focus right now. They're getting to the paint. Just way too many points in the paint. Too many breakdowns all over the board defensively.
Yeah, that has to tighten up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halfway through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Williams. Then there's John Morant. And it's Bane in at the 2-guard spot.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Here's Bridges, following the score by Memphis. And so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched it last. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at the Grizzlies. Right now they're locked into 3rd place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs.
And for the Grizzlies, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Plumlee kicks to Oubre. That one doesn't go. Good D by Williams. Morant outside. The pass to Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Adams has got 6.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Rozier the pass to Plumlee. Charlotte no good that time either. Memphis leading by 10. Morant scanning the floor. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll return shortly.
It's the fourth quarter.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the floor for Charlotte, Montrezl Harrell is out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Ball. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Martin in a shooting guard. Got a piece of it.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lengths at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. There's the call. Memphis gets the foul.
For Charlotte, Cody Monten. 2 shots.
That's good for Martin. Plumlee is checked in for Charlotte. Terry Rozier comes in for Ball. The Grizzlies also making a change. Clark's checked in. And so Martin nails both of them. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Jones the pass to Melton. Here's Tillman. He's guarded by Plumlee. Clark outside. Pass to Melton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
It's Hornets ball. Grizzly substitution, Steven Adams.
7 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Rozier for 3. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we're behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching And now, we present...